Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading that says you are letting things get to you more than you should. Basically, looks to me with the Ten of Wands here that there are things that maybe irritate you or impact you in some way that probably shouldn't. And with the Four of Swords in the reverse, this is preventing you from getting into an era where you have fewer concerns, where you can be a little bit more, I don't know, enjoying the day, right? So there's something about acknowledging that you can basically let go of concern where it deals with other people's opinions, because that's something that isn't really a good use of your energy or your time. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I missed you guys yesterday. Hello there, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Let's dive in. I feel like going with the signs of the times. Hambone has found more things to get into, so. Hey, stop. What are you doing? Why do you like to chew on plastic? We have key, opportunity, and yield, patience. So this kind of feels like somebody is telling you that you're waiting for something to happen that won't happen. A bit of a pessimist attitude. Throwing stuffed animals always works. All right, so I think you're supposed to acknowledge that people have their opinions, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're an expert in whatever it is that they have an opinion on, right? So you might have an understanding here that this other person lacks, and being a little bit honest with yourself in terms of whether or not you can gauge the situation properly without someone else's opinion seems to be the move. We have Meadow and Wayfarer. Wayfarer. So number 42 and number 11, by the way, we have completion, success, blessings, positivity, gratitude. And under Wayfarer, we have contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance, and introspection. Yes, see, look within for the answers that you need. You don't need to have the opinions of others to figure this out. There's something here that's going to pay off, and I feel like other people are a little dismissive of it or unwilling to believe that things are going to work out, possibly because they're a little bit jealous of that, right? So we have concern from the community and courthouse, which kind of tells me, yeah, look, there are people that might be telling you what you're doing is wrong or that you believe something that isn't true, but this hasn't been decided yet. These opinions from external sources aren't maybe aware of all of the information that you have when you make your assessment of the situation. Let's use the Rider-Waite to get a little more information for you guys. We have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Initially, I thought this was about money, but this might be about love. Four of Cups and Five of Wands with the Two of Cups. This could still be about a partnership. This could be, it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, right? This could be a really strong friendship or even a family relation. But it looks to me like we have somebody that's realizing, that's bothering me, sorry. So we might have an issue with jealousy or competition that makes people feel like you shouldn't be following that path or that you're on the wrong path. Be cautious. There's a sense here that people are so busy judging the situation or feeling jealous that they don't see what the reality actually is. For some of you, this is a situation where you're in a relationship and you think that there's a way to address a problem where other people are telling you to give up on this relationship. It's a pretty big decision that you're faced with here. And with the Four of Pentacles coming out, I feel like it could be about money. It could also just be about holding on to a relationship that others think that you should be dispensing with. Nine of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, people want you to give up on something just as it's about to get better. So it really feels to me like you have the answer. You have your intuition and your discernment. Whatever other people are saying, it doesn't seem to be as informed or have as good a pulse on the situation itself. The Ace of Pentacles is a very good card. So is the Six of Wands. Somebody wants you to give up before things get good. So don't listen. Now, that's not me encouraging you to stay in an unhealthy situation. So make sure you're using your own intuition and discernment, okay? Seven of Wands. This can be about the right time, the right place. It can be about protection, especially with Temperance. This can be angelic protection, divine protection. Through a disappointment or a difficult situation that could feel a little bit like betrayal. Yeah, you know the answer here. You know what would bring balance. For some of you, it could be to end the situation. Hello there, Miss Tiana. How are you doing? So listen to that voice, that intuition that you have. Because it looks, especially with this Knight of Wands, like there's a lot of potentially like hot-headed energy here or willingness to fight, argumentative. So Knight of Wands is accompanied by the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. Feel like you're dealing with somebody here that has an inability to stay committed, an inability to see things through. This would be somebody who doesn't maybe like finish a project that they start or finish a book that they start. And I feel like you're the type that does have the dedication or the ability to stay committed. There's just a little bit of confusion or a little bit of a lack of clarity in terms of how you're going to get across that finish line. So you're being asked to have hope and faith because the situation is going to improve. What else do we have? We have the Single card, Cleansing, and Soulmate in the reverse. For some of you, this is a situation where you're wondering if it's a good idea to date somebody again. And this Cleansing card makes me feel like, again, you've got the message, you've got the intuition to know what the right direction is. For some of you, you need to have a little bit of time to yourself to think about what's going on. This could be somebody who is exerting their control or power over you, perhaps like a parent that's trying to tell you to leave somebody, best friend perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have a little bit of jealousy going on where somebody feels like they could have a little bit more control over your life or have a little bit more of your time, perhaps. But with the Trash in the reverse, this feels to me like somebody trying to get you to end a relationship or leave a job before you really feel like it's the right time. Like you're still working on this. For some of you, the person who's trying to convince you to end what this situation is, it looks to me like they're creating drama where there isn't any. So even though this pressure cooker is in the reverse card, or this card is in the reverse, there's a sense here that somebody's trying to say, well, there is actually a pretty big problem here. But the signs in the reverse is like, you don't feel the same way. You don't pick up on the same energy, or you don't think, whatever's happened is like a deal breaker or worthy of ending something. Oops. This is the Egyptian tarot. Dr. Pepper is always a good idea. Four of Pentacles, stars in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. These two in particular, out of this three, it's giving me that somebody's creating a story, telling a lie, making something sound worse than it actually is, because they don't want you to be able to clear the air. They don't want you to balance things back out. This is like holding back a part of the story to make somebody look bad, creating something to cause trouble. I don't like it. So this feels to me like they made something sound worse than it actually was, because we have the Ten of Swords here, but we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse in the next column, paired with the Ace of Swords. So it's like you're going to find out that what somebody told you somebody else did was an exaggeration, a fabrication, a lie of some sort, and that they didn't actually do this, or it wasn't as bad as it actually was. And the Empress is telling me that we also have, for some of you, a reference to a mother. So this could be a mother figure. For others of you, this is saying we've got somebody who is acting against you or causing issues because they're jealous of the way that you can make money, you can take care of yourself, that you can draw in attention or success. With the Two of Wands and that, I don't know, the Eye, I think that's the Eye of Horus. There's two of them. I can't remember. Ivora. This is somebody trying to get you to confuse the path forward. Like they want you to choose wrong. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords. Nine of Swords. This person who's influencing you, or trying to, I should say, this person is trying to keep you in a place of being heartbroken, or keep you in a place where you are stressed out or anxious. They may find it's easier to control you or somehow benefit from you if you're in this energy, right? So don't rely too heavily on anybody's opinion, and I would approach it as trust but verify. Okay, you told me this happened. I was just verifying, because it doesn't sound like this is something that my partner would do or my friend would do. Devil in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. This really does feel to me like somebody's innocent and actually has good intentions, but they're being framed as having malicious intent. Oh, well, I don't know. We could put you in timeout right now. I don't have a dunce cap though. Does anyone have a dunce cap? Hi there, Yambone. Are you saying hello? Come here. Come here. Everybody loves you. What do you think? What do you think about the Six of Cups in the reverse? To me, that looks like somebody who's trying to make sure that you only see things in a negative light. It's like, no good memories here, only bad memories. All right, I don't know how to shuffle with just one hand here, Handbone. What do we do? All right, thank you for visiting. I think you wanted to stay there, you guys. All right, one more from the Egyptian Tarot. The Knight of Wands, I'm sorry, the Knave, which is the Page of Wands. So this is about communication. It could be about a conversation that clears the air. Because we have the Six of Wands at the very top. This feels to me like somebody getting another input. It's like, I've been operating under this assumption because somebody told me this is what I should believe. But when I decided to have a conversation with the person involved, I found out what actually happened. So there could be somebody that was intentionally misleading you, potentially even because they're jealous of your relationship or because they want to be with you instead. And I feel like somebody here is finally getting the other person's side of the story, and kind of feels like whoever lied or misled this person, they're going to get a mouthful, earful. Someone's going to go off and be like, yo, you made this whole thing up. You like created a battle. You created some serious discord here. And for what? And then as a result, we have this Chariot and Page of Cups suggesting that somebody is going to move very quickly to apologize or try to find a way to resolve perhaps a no contact situation or an argument that has gone on for too long and was probably started on a lie. This is an opportunity for, sorry, he's playing with a toy, it's adorable. This is an opportunity to bring something back from the dead. It kind of feels like a friendship that ended, a relationship that didn't get off the ground, a breakup that didn't need to happen. I think this is somebody realizing there were other motives. Somebody was being selfish. It kind of feels to me like I lied to you about who that person was, the nature of their character, so that you wouldn't date them or so that they would date me. You know, like, I don't want you two together because I want to be with this person, or I want to be with this person, or I want more of your time, right? But there's this belief I have that the truth always comes out. It might take a while, but it comes out. Yeah. We have the Sun in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. There's something here that has persisted despite this argument or disagreement or no contact situation, where basically I think somebody started to get really upset, maybe even depressed, but definitely a touch of loneliness here. And when they thought back on the situation, they realized something didn't sound right. Look at how he's kind of looking to the side, like distrustfully or with concern, right? This feels to me like somebody working up the courage to say, hey, this doesn't seem right to me. Right at the Sun, it's like there's information that's missing here. We're going to go with the Crow Tarot. Six of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was overconfident that they could control the outcome of the situation. This is like somebody who feels all the information goes through me anyways. So if I control it, if I tweak it a little bit, if I tell somebody something, they don't really have a way to fix it or find out the real truth. So I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing. This person underestimated the fact that other people will talk, the fact that there were inconsistencies that would eventually create questions, right? Hi there, Miss Christina. How are you doing? Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Remember I said this could be a no contact situation where maybe there was the potential for a relationship or a good friendship and it never really got off the ground because somebody else had their say. Somebody else was like, I don't trust that person. That person's a liar. That person's a user. Turns out, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, this person is honorable and loving, but somebody created an illusion here. There's that Empress again. Get the Empress right here. Here she is again, next to the Seven of Wands, which tells me sometimes we have to, be cognizant that timing is important. It might not have been the right time when these two had their opportunity initially. There's something here about somebody being able to kind of come into their own, perhaps become more confident, but also a sense that this Empress energy is protected. And when people try to, ruin the Empress's reputation, which happens pretty frequently based on what I know, that energy eventually comes out and people can tell, I think you've been lying this whole time. This person's actually pretty great, right? Hi there, Rob. How are you doing? Hermit in the reverse. Nine of Wands again. So we had it right here, and now we have it here. This time it's in the upright. We also had it down here. Interesting. So whoever lied about this situation to keep two people apart, this person has been confronted and called out because there was an untruth or something they were dishonest about that was proved wrong. This Hermit in the reverse makes me feel like this person has lost some credibility here with their community. There is concern, remember, in the community, and that's because somebody that they have felt was a friend for a long time or someone they could rely on, they've been exposed as a liar. They've been exposed as misleading somebody in this group, right? So as a result, we have somebody who is getting back some of the same energy they put out, right? What else do we have, please? Two of Pentacles. Balance is being reinstated. It's like the pendulum swung a little bit, too far. Well, it's going to come right back, right? Somebody who is trying to stretch the truth or make things not sound right, eventually this corrects itself. And now people are seeing that there were lies, inconsistencies, or perhaps even seeing that the person who created this lie had ulterior motives, right? Oh, well, I thought you told me you didn't like that person. I thought you told me you didn't care about that person, but it turns out you had a crush or you were trying to get with this person. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Whatever was hidden or whatever was misconstrued now is coming to light, and people have a different perspective. People are seeing that someone they thought they could trust was actually trying to misrepresent the situation. King of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups clarifies the Empress. Ten of Cups, especially with the little pairs of crows, is really giving the vibe of like somebody who is comforting, caring, compassionate. This Empress has been proven to be very honorable or honest, a good friend or a good partner. Where the King of Cups in the reverse, whoever has lied in this situation to try to keep two people apart, they've been proven as kind of like almost getting like malicious, um, not communicating in a respectful way. And I'm getting like moody or petty, like trying to like get somebody back or hold somebody back. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords again. So we have the Ace of Swords underneath this card. So it's in the same spot, basically. All right, you guys, we have the King of Pentacles. This, I believe, is the person who was lied to. This person now understands the truth, coming out with the Ace of Swords. Plus, look at even the crow on the King of Pentacles is looking directly at the Ace of Swords. Like, oh, I see the truth now. I understand. Yeah. So I feel like this is somebody discovering they've been misled, somebody discovering they've been lied to by a friend, somebody they thought they could trust, and realizing what the true motivations were. King of Swords. There was somebody here who was a little bit heartless and used their words to get what they want. They're both looking at this Ace of Swords. Everybody knows now. There's no more fooling. You guys know my latest favorite is the Everyday Witch, so we'll clarify with that, and then we'll call it a day. You guys are so funny. I missed you yesterday. This can't be tamed. Yeah. We have the Ace of Swords again, this time in the reverse, and it's right on top of the Yield card. So caution, be careful, use your intuition. Why? Because somebody was lying. We can't always assume that just because we've known someone for a while that they are going to be honest with us, right? Tell me about the Wayfarer, please. So this was that introspection card, kind of like the Hermit, right? And since we had the King of Pentacles coming out as the person that was lied to, it's possible that was a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, possible emphasis on Virgo because of the Hermit connotations here. Wow, Ace of Cups. Somebody lied about having feelings. Either they lied to the King of Pentacles about whether or not they wanted to be with the King of Pentacles themselves, or they lied to the King of Pentacles because they wanted to be with the Empress. Remember not to get too hung up on the genders. We all have masculine and feminine energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Here's our Empress energy. So this is somebody who has done well doing things on their own. They don't need to be propped up by external validation or some community. They make their own decisions, which not always understood, right? All right, tell me more about the Courthouse. Ten of Wands. Somebody's been found out because they were jealous. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups. Somebody was jealous, you guys. Five of Cups is like, I'm stuck thinking about the past. It didn't go the way that I wanted it to. I think there's a judgment here on somebody that did something a little bit foolish here, lied to the King of Pentacles, and it's because they felt like they didn't get what they wanted. Tell me about the Fool. King of Cups in the reverse. So we've already had the King of Cups in the reverse. Right here. This is our person that kept some information like to themselves when they should have shared it, or somebody who communicated immaturely. This is somebody who's petty. Four of Cups in the reverse. They lied about a rejection. So they may have covered up that they had already been rejected, or they may have created some reason to get somebody to reject the Empress. I was looking at the Seven of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. The number 77 could be important to you, or the number 7. Again, we have somebody here who lied, who created an illusion, who wanted to be seen as the go-to expert on somebody, but they lied. So this could be somebody who, like maybe the King of Cups in the reverse introduced the Empress to this community. Tell me about the Empress, please. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this was telling us that those who met the Empress didn't really know initially, is this something I should pursue? Do I want to have a friendship? Do I want to be in a relationship with this person? With the Five of Wands in the reverse, I always look at this as, well, not always, but this time, if it's in the upright, this is like an external issue, right? Like trying to make a decision, having a little bit of an argument. If it's in the reverse, this is like, no, you're not talking to anybody. This is like you have an argument with yourself. So it's like, I can't make my decision. I'll ask my buddy for their input. And whoever commented on the Empress, they lied about, oh yeah, no, I don't think that's a great person. You should probably just like not care about them. Let them mosey on out of town. But this was because they were jealous. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about taking time to yourself, a little bit of healing. You guys see the spider web over here? I feel like the Empress took some time to themselves, but possibly also the King of Pentacles. And this separation or this solitude helps somebody see that the situation was off. There was something that wasn't quite honest here. Tell me about the King of Swords. The Fool in the reverse. Yeah, the King of Swords. So this person could have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in their chart. This is the person who lied. They were being very self-absorbed, right? Very, this is what I want, so I'm going to go about it this way, right? You're so funny, Tiana. I hope the U-Haul like has some sort of vehicle attached to it. You can get the trucks or the little trailers, but for some reason my mind went immediately to you in a trailer leg. Nice. Barbecue time. Oh, you guys are great. We have the Devil in the reverse. I like it. So somebody has let go of some fears or insecurities, and that's why they're feeling this sense of urgency. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to get your side of the story, and I'll figure out what was actual truth and what was lie. Yep. There's a sense of urgency here. The Knight of Swords is like the second fastest moving energy after the Chariot. So they're moving quickly. Tell me about the Moon. And does it have cheese? I'm just kidding. Can you tell I'm ready for lunch? I'm gonna go eat a sandwich. I'm gonna go with probably not, but you know, let me know. I've been wrong before, back in 1991. Ooh, now we have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. You guys, I'm more and more convinced this King of Cups in the reverse energy, this is somebody who's been rejected. This is somebody who wanted one of these individuals for themselves. Salty. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. There's somebody here who's just a little bit too enticing. So they, I think, had a couple of people fighting over them. No need to fight. So yeah, it looks though that we have some balance being restored here because somebody's decided I'm going to just ask and see what the actual situation was instead of relying on one half the story that seems to be a little bit off, right? No balls. Oh, you better find those balls. Those are important. Hi there, Dina. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to sign off, but I'm glad you joined us briefly. All right, you guys, I will be out doing some shorts for you guys, and then I'll come back and do another live stream for you. I hope you can join me then too. Always don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.